Good afternoon. As you all know, we're in the middle of a pandemic today, and I'm here to tell you how you can be a hero and help bring an end to this nightmare. Today, there are close to 2 million reported cases of COVID 19, and of those cases, close to 1,400,000 are active worldwide. This is a number from a couple days ago, so when you're watching this, it's definitely going to be a lot higher than it is right now. Now, many of you might have thought this would have never affected us because it was in China, but now it's here and has totally changed our lives completely. Now, my mom is immune compromised, so we've been talking to a lot of doctors to try and figure out how to keep safe and keep her safe, and I'm here to tell you some of those things today. Staying home, staying calm, keeping clean are all big parts of controlling the coronavirus. Today I'll explain why staying home is important, how traveling can affect the outcome of the length of the virus, and how it'll affect everyone. Now, I know it's extremely tempting to go to your friends' houses right now and see your significant other, but we really need to try and stay home. Even though we're all back from our colleges and different schools, we need to keep safe and stay at home until this is over. It is extremely important to stay home during these trying times because it is proven to help. From an article on Statistica.com, it explains how social distancing helps slow the spread. It shows this with this example, one with government A and one with government B. These are not really governments, this is just an example to show how social distancing affects the spread. Now, with government A, at 512 cases, they decided to implement social distancing. Now the virus will double every 8 days instead of every 4 days. This will greatly reduce the numbers of cases for government A and hopefully keep the hospitals from being overflooded with patients. Now, government B does not do this. It lets it take its course and just does its own thing. They don't see a very big importance to putting social distancing in, so they don't. After 3 weeks, government A will only have 4,096 cases. Government B will have 30,000 cases. This amount of patients at once will overload the hospitals, equipment will run out, and many people will die. If we keep up social distancing, the amount of people that get sick will get the treatment that they need to stay alive and better fight this virus. When you stay home, you're protecting your loved ones, other people in your community, and yourself. If you go out and you do not know you're infected, you can get so many people sick that you don't even realize, especially the elderly and immune compromised. My mom's immune compromised and we've talked to so many doctors, and the safest thing to do is always wear a mask outside, always wear gloves, and stay as far away from people as possible. Now, this is only if you must go out. If you need to go out, there's no other choice. You have to go out. You need to wear a mask and gloves. Definitely protect yourself, protect other people. Then that cycle will keep repeating and we'll never be able to come out of quarantine if you don't. In an article on US Today, it tells how the social distancing, we should reach our peak this week or around next week. Hopefully it will be gone by summer or maybe even before it if we all do our part in doing social distancing. Now, I know it's extremely tempting to take flights, especially now in today's economy when they're only around $40, but I'm here to tell you, don't go anywhere. Keep yourself safe, stay at home, just don't go on planes. It's really not the smartest idea right now. Traveling is what brought the virus all over the country, and that's how it got into our country in the first place. Now, New York Times is actually telling how states are handling traveling. In Florida, they're requiring some new visitors to quarantine for 14 days upon arrival. States are also putting restrictions on domestic travel so that it will hopefully limit the travel rate in their communities. On LonelyPlanet.com, it tells the risk of being on a plane. If someone on the plane is infected, you need to be 6 feet away to even have a mild chance of getting it. Now, this is not you just not getting it. You still have a chance of getting the virus. Now, say they get up to use the bathroom. When they get up, everyone they walk past is gonna have a chance of getting infected. And when they use the bathroom, everyone who uses it next has a very high chance of getting it. This is how the virus spreads so quickly, and this is why it's so dangerous. Now, imagine you don't take this seriously and you go to your friend's house. You travel around with them, and then you go to your grandparents' house. How do you feel if you got them sick? How do you feel if you put your loved ones through all that pain just because you didn't listen to officials? The coronavirus is a complicated virus and can spread rapidly and make our lives miserable for weeks. If you go to cdc.gov, it'll tell you how symptoms start to show anywhere from 2 to 14 days. Between those days, you still can get people infected. That's 2 weeks of you having the virus and spreading it to other people if you are still going out. Symptoms can be a fever, trouble breathing, pains, and even confusion. You will be miserable if you get this, and it doesn't matter who you are. Just because you think we're young and we're in shape doesn't mean we can't get it. We still can, and we can give it to everyone else too. On McClellan.org, it tells how you can have the virus and still have no symptoms at all. So even after the 2 weeks and you still don't have symptoms, you can still be infected and get everyone else sick. Just because you don't feel the effect of it doesn't mean everyone else will be as lucky as you. Now, this is a scary time for everyone. I know it's hard to stay home, but we really need to do it. We need to stay safe and get through everything. Please stay home, protect yourself and others. It's not worth going out for a little bit of fun now and have to pay the consequences later. Don't travel, don't risk being infected or even infecting other people. You don't know who's going to be on that trip with you. You don't know whose family is going to be on it. Protect yourself, stay home. Know the facts and take care of yourself. Please wear gloves, masks if you must go out. This is only a must. If you really need to go out, if you need to go get food from a grocery store, wear masks, wear gloves, stay as far away from people as possible. In the end, we can all get through this and we can continue on with our lives and get the economy back on track. Please stay home, stay safe, and stay clean. Thank you.